Hello, guys. Welcome to the Lewd Front podcast with me, Shiro, Oiled, and Mr. Krekkov, the one and only.
Hell yeah, man.
What's up, Krekkov? What's poppin'? Introduce yourself.
It's me, your boy Krakow, your good old third world country porn artist, I guess, who, as if right now, after the release of Monster Hunter Rise, does not draw, because I'm addicted to the game. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. How about you guys? How
Gang,
about
gang,
you two?
bro. Gang, Monster Hunter. Yeah, gang, bro.
It is. It hasn't even been half a minute, and you're already talking about Monster Hunter.
I
Yeah,
told you,
yeah.
man, it's an addiction, man. I
It
can't.
is what it is.
It is what it is.
His Twitter is a gaming channel now.
100%. Anyway, yeah.
It's poppin', Oiled. What's up, bro?
Bro, I almost overslept. I've
Just
completely.
now?
I completely screwed my sleeping schedule again. So that's fun. You know when you go,
That's fun.
when you go take
Bro,
a nap and you're not gonna wake in just a few hours. You're gonna wake up in like 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, it happens most of the time. After probably mostly after you stream, you promise yourself maybe in it's like, oh wow, I finished my stream. Oh, I'm gonna like wake up in like 2 hours or 3 hours just to, I don't know, fucking tidy up my room and like clean my house or with my place. And then you wake up, the sun's out, you're like, what the and you look at your clock, you slept like 12 hours and everyone's like, everyone's off work basically. Yeah, it happens most of the time.
Bro, schedules are lately. Everyone, even if you've got consistent job with the disease and everything.
Yeah, man. And especially like for I guess people like me maybe who like as of right now works mostly at home. So like I barely like open up my fucking like curtains at this point. Like I don't even
When's
know.
the last time you've seen this on? When's the last time you've seen this on, Krakow?
3 days maybe.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Oh,
And,
Krakow is turning into a Kezu, bro.
Yeah, man, I can't deal with this shit, man. The sun's kind of burning my skin. Oh.
Vampire, bro.
For the people who don't know, would you like to introduce yourself and tell them what you do?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Again, I'm Krekkov, yeah, as you know. I draw porn. I guess
Yeah.
you could call me like a internet artist, not safe for work artist. I usually draw and post in Twitter. Well, Pillar 4 is like dead, so rest in peace. There's also Pixif and all that stuff. I also have a fan box, and yeah, that's my. Also, yeah, this is my full-time job at this moment. Like I
Bro,
draw
mind you-
for a living.
Mind you, he's my favorite artist, mind you.
Hey,
Krakow happens to be. Bro, I'm fangirling as we speak. He draws those thunder thighs so good, man. And I'm
Hell
waiting
yeah.
for Dawnbreaker. I'm waiting for Dawnbreaker Thunder Thighs to come into action as well, Krakow.
It's coming soon.
You gotta
it's
stop
coming,
playing
let's-
Monster Hunter, bro. You gotta stop.
Maybe.
It's not good.
But yeah, I guess that's all I do.
Just a fellow degenerate.
Yeah, just a fellow degenerate here to I guess visualize what I think is very good and probably awaken some people's I guess fetish or something like that. Making the world a little bit more
More
Enjoyable,
curvy,
more
more
enjoyable.
enjoyable. Yeah, enjoyable.
more degen, bro. He's just making it more degen.
Yeah, I'm part of the problem, man.
And
You are. For
when-
me, at least, you're the biggest problem.
Oh no. Anyway, yeah.
And how did you start? Where did it all go wrong?
Where did it all go wrong, huh? Well, it happened I kind of already forgot when I started. Maybe it kind of like 4 years ago.
I
Maybe
mean,
5 years ago.
I'm assuming that you drawn for your whole life, right? But when did you start drawing the things that you do today?
It's right after my previous job of basically doing I guess basically right before I had I had to work for someone and all that stuff. I was like, man, this kind of sucks. I kind of like, want to pursue something else.
Hmm.
And one day I just like decided, because I enjoy drawing for the longest time. I also enjoy video games, and I'm like, man, some of these characters are kind of hot. And funny enough, for those of you who don't know, obviously I'm like, I guess, a muscle artist right now, but I did not start as one. I started as my first drawing was Gwendolyn from Dark Souls, and that was basically when I started. Right, I basically was like, maybe I need to find another like profession or something that can help, kind of like spice up my life a little bit. I don't want to like just have nothing. No, nothing. Like, let's say like I cannot do something else beside doing whatever my job was. And turns out, wow, I actually got some experience on this. And from that day onwards, I grew. I started drawing all these things, and I posted on like 4chan boards and all that stuff. And then right after that, when I was in Tumblr and all that stuff.
Wait, your start was on 4chan?
Yeah, I was, your good old drawfack and shit like that. I was like right there. I think I even remember that some of my friends at this point, we actually was like, we basically met or like knew each other because of 4chan, I guess. So yeah. Kind of weird. Maybe some people might find this like weird.
Man, it's not weird. It's just surprising to me, right? Because literally every artist that I talk to, their start was on Twitter or DeviantArt or for Affinity. You're the first one that said, "Oh yeah, 4chan." Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of don't take much pride on it. But it's it's a beginning. You can't escape.
And how was your transition from lewd artist to Monster Hunter gameplay?
He's not an artist anymore.
It happens right after my realization that a lot of people enjoy Monster Hunter, and for the longest time, I have a crippling addiction that is called playing Monster Hunter.
Especially now with Rise that came out.
Oh yeah. Rise World, GU. I was like, holy fuck, man. Back then, I played Monster Hunter from the very first one from PS2, and it was because back then we don't really have much money, and when our first console, we're like, holy shit, games, right? And what we did was basically we only were able to purchase like 2 or 3 games. One of them happens to be Monster Hunter, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
That's where it all went downhill.
Yeah, exactly. Like and back then I got the Japanese version, so I didn't know like jack shit about it. But trials and error, and because my mom had this rule where like if I don't complete the game, I'm not allowed to buy another game until the game is complete. So it's like it's not wasted or anything. So I ended up learning the game, and I was like, holy shit, that's pretty dope. That's kind of like
Then he saw the female armor, and he was like, you know what? I want to draw muscles now.
Well, about that, the muscle part, it is not related to Monster Hunter, but there is an interesting story about it. I guess I'll tell you about that later. But for Monster Hunter, right after that. I can't believe we're talking with the Monster Hunter straight up. Holy shit.
He's fangirling Monster Hunter, bros.
Exactly. I just straight up like fucking lost my shit on like I lost my time, my entire fucking life to that game. And I remember I almost did not study for like what was it, final exams, because there was like it was like when a Monster Hunter Freedom Unite came out. Yeah. That was like, oh my fucking god, man, holy shit. I almost failed my class because of it, but I prevailed, and right after that I fucking played Monster Hunter. Hell yeah. And then so yeah, up to this point I've been playing Monster Hunter from like when I was a kid, and when I realized that, wow, I have a following now, and I also have like this fascination of Monster Hunter, and I see a lot of people liking Monster. Maybe I'll post 1 or 2 clips, Monster Hunter gameplay, show my skills or all that stuff, and it spiraled out of control. And every time Monster Hunter game comes out, I'm like, bro, when it comes out,
back to my origins, man. Back to my fucking origins,
dude. You're gonna like, I guess pray to God.
That's when your Twitter transitions from art to gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
Exactly,
it's just like Berserk manga author, and every time a love life comes out, he stops making chapters.
Yeah, basically something like that. So it's like, you better be praying that this phase is gonna end in less than a month, because usually, like last time when Iceborne came out, that was like a month plus. Like I did not draw for a month, and even I think more. And even when Fatalis drops and all this like crazy, all these contents drop, right? In Iceborne PC, I was like, dude, I
can't
cannot
draw, dude. I can't do it anymore.
I pull out my pen, my tablet, and my hand starts shaking. It's like my hand.
The controller shakes, bro. The controller shakes. It's calling me, bro.
It's like my whole fucking palm remembers only the shape of a controller at that point. Shit, wow, man. But yeah, I guess that's how it be. And now I'm here playing Rise, and kind of like a shell here, right here. But you just check my Twitter. What is my Twitter handle anyway? Is it like just straight up Krekkov? I think it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is without a zero. And I don't know what it's like old time. Oh no, back then I write with zero with the O. I guess instead of a O, it's a zero. But anyway, yeah. It's all Monster Hunter. Even what I'm drawing is all Monster Hunter related. There's no. Well, I'll fix it later. Maybe next drawing wouldn't be Monster Hunter, but it's all Monster Hunter right now.
Bro,
but yeah.
Bro, you're fucking fascinated by it. How about like we should do like an episode where we just play Monster Oiled excluded, by the way. We will just play Monster Hunter. We'll invite some people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
Oiled excluded. You're not invited, Oiled. You stay away.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have the fucking whatever console that is on. Yeah, I don't have Switch.
Well, that's too bad. I guess you are actually excluded, huh?
Yep.
Oh.
What I wanted to ask you, since you play a shit ton of Monster Hunter, were you ever thinking about transforming the monster that you hunt into monster girls?
Ooh, actually, I haven't. I've thought about it, and
I've been looking at your Twitter, right? Besides the gameplay, I think you'd be good at it. Like, it can be like a challenge for you, right? You hunt a big monster in the game, and when you defeat it, you would turn it into a monster girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I already did. I done that before.
Bro, not Rise character, not Rise monsters, bro. I need Beetlejuice, bro.
Oh, but I've done that before. I mean,
done Basil?
Yeah. I've made Basilgeese, Joe, Rajang, Brachidios, and Yangaruga. These five are like the
toxic motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're like the quote unquote invading monsters. Yeah, so they're like basically if you want to put it in this like terms, like porn term, it's like they're like the femdom. Yeah, femdom.
Oh.
And
is this one? Is this one of the drawings?
Oh yeah, this is also one of the Monster Hunter. The what was it? It's Gotsarag right now, and yeah, it is. I mean, that's like also I kind of dislike this drawing a little bit, because it is my first drawing after God knows how many days of playing Monster Hunter, so it's like really rusty. But I did draw a lot of like other stuff like like I even did Fatalis here. Actually, let me post this one. On
did Fatalis?
Yeah, this one right here. Oh, posting. There you go.
Yo, calm down, bro.
That's the good shit, man.
We're still at the start of the podcast, bro. Calm down.
And I also did one with a collaboration with my friend, my good fellow Egaka, and he's also an amazing artist. Wink, wink. He and I did this one piece. I'll probably show it later after the podcast, so we're not like stuck here looking around trying to find this one image, because my folder is not organized at all, and I can't be bothered to find this right now. But it is a collaboration of I drew all the 5 monster and he colored it. It is a wonderful piece, 100%. If you have not seen it, check it out. And if you don't know who Egaka is, check him out too. Anyway, yeah, moving on. unless we talk about Monster Hunter.
Yeah, we need to switch topics a little
and I
bit.
don't mind. I can contribute.
Yeah.
You know, so okay. Who's your favorite monster to fight, or favorite monster visually?
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
need this.
Let's compress this into one thing so it's easier. Best monster for me, like best monster to hunt, best visual, best like lore, whatever, best everything, to be honest, right? Is Devil Joe. Devil Joe is basically, if I, roughly speaking, it's kind of like my it's kind of weird calling them spirit animal, but whatever, you can call it that.
It's just a piece of shit.
No, man, no, you gotta understand.
Big angry pickle.
Yeah, he's an angry pickle. He eats a lot. He fights a lot. He's also not. He's fucking like dude. Look at like he looks fucking ripped, dude. And
he's just a big angry pickle.
Well, that's the thing. If that's kind of like what makes it like, I guess, cool. For me at least, it's because this angry pickle gets to a point where it'll like actually fucking destroy ecosystems because it's just either angry or either hungry. Most of the time hungry, yeah. But sometimes when it's like quote unquote savage Devil Joe bullshit, it'll get angry and like kill everything. But yeah, my favorite because the fight is amazing. It's not an easy fight. You get fucked if you don't know what you're doing. It has a lot of like ways to destroy you, as in like, oh, you use elemental weapon. Well, let me just affect you with dragon blight, whatever.
Yeah.
You have high armor. Let's just like melt that armor, get that armor reduction like really fucking crazy. And like, oh, you like, let's say, because I also main Lance, right? And kind of like Devil Joe kind of like made me learn how to quote unquote play Lance properly, and instead of like just blocking and parrying everything, you actually have to use all the moveset. Devil Joe has this thing where it will just annihilate your stamina if you try to block, and it has multi-hit move where you do not want to parry any of that shit or counter that shit unless you know what you're doing, and you end up dead. So Devil Joe taught me how to play the game like a good player. Devil Joe is a good fight. Cool design too. It's a fucking T-Rex, green T-Rex with like some fucking super dragon laser shit. Yeah, and the closest resemblance to a Godzilla in the game.
I hate Devil Joe.
Okay, that's really cool though, but we're 20 minutes in and we haven't talked about nothing but Monster Hunter.
That's kind of the
We're
problem.
having
but
fun.
Yeah.
You're non-bold, Doyle. Get out.
Anyway, continuing on, away from Monster Hunter.
Do you read hentai? Do you read hentai?
Oh, yeah, I do read hentai.
Horny on me.
What are your favorite tags?
Ooh, my favorite tags.
Top 5.
There's
top 5.
two types. Yeah, two types of. There's one. I mean, obviously, you gotta slap in muscle there. Yeah, muscle. Sweat. Maybe maybe. See, I'm kind of wary of the tag odor. Some of them is like top tier shit. Some of them are disgusting. So I usually don't put that, but obviously muscle, and we gotta have fucking Well, I kind of like it. I kind of like reading shit where it's like really rough. So, some.
Okay.
Where are the tags? I actually forgot. But there's like, obviously there's bukkake and all that shit, right? And when I'm feeling feisty or like a little bit
like asphyxiation, like choking.
Yeah, choking, and maybe like some Riona as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I feel like, oh shit, I need some good shit. Yeah, I need some things that can like get my mind out of some some I guess some thought. It's straight up Riona and Guru shit, man. So that's how it be.
Okay, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
This man's weird, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. But most of the time, it's muscle stuff.
Do you have a favorite hentai artist? Like, does anybody come to mind that never disappointed you?
That never disappointed. Not really. There, I used to like Neromashi a lot, but then there's a lot of poopy drawings, and I was like, ooh, that's not great. and because of that, I don't have it anymore. There's not really a quote unquote favorite artist. I mean, I can enjoy a lot of like artist works. There are some actually that I do not even know if they posted anything before. It's like, you know, kind of, I guess, new artists. Yeah, a lot of like Chinese and Korean artists that draws all these cool things, especially one where it's like, I cannot fucking spell the name because it was in Korean, like straight up, like circles and lines. But they draw really good like muscle, and I kind of took a little bit extra inspiration from their work. You know, like basically like the way they draw the like eyes and muscles and all that stuff, especially the eyes actually. But yeah, I think there's nothing else beside that.
So number one, you'll put in muscles, and second is rough.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, some hardcore shit, not just rough.
Yeah, and also there should be some stuff where it's like, so you know, I am a fellow wrestling enjoyer.
Okay.
If there is a wrestling tag, my finger goes straight to that shit, man. Like, ooh, that's the good shit. I want to see some fucking like suplex into like fucking full Nelson shit, man. That's the good shit. Ooh.
Like Rainbow Mika, bro. Like Rainbow Mika?
Dude. Holy shit, man. I've seen a lot of like Rainbow Mika stuff, man. Holy fuck, so good. Oh my god,
bro! Stop! We're half an hour in. You get too horny, bro. Calm down.
Shiro, most important question. Go.
Oh, Krekkov, buddy, pal.
You know, now it's kind of a problem, right? Because as you can see by this episode's art, the scoreboard's a little bit different, right?
Oh, the ass or the titties, bro?
Yeah, actually, I didn't draw titties. Shit.
Bro, the ass or the titties, bro? The ass or the titties?
I gotta go with ass. That's the first thing. I know what we're gonna talk about, but if we're gonna talk about this, we gotta say ass first, because you know, tits might be all good and all that stuff, but I don't know, man. There's just something with ass. It looks firm. You slap it, it like fucking does like
it slaps back, bro. It slaps back.
It slaps back at you. Holy shit, yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. You slap it, it slaps back. That's the best part, isn't it?
That's the best part, you know. But anyway, yeah. So actually, yeah. Do ask the other question, I guess.
So ass or tits, you'll go with ass. No questions asked instantly.
Okay, here's the tough one though. Thighs or abs?
Oh, thighs or abs, bro.
That one is okay. So this is really hard because, as you know, I am an ass
I'll give you a middleweight, midriff.
Okay, yeah, midriff. Okay, so the thing is that.
Okay, go ahead.
The thing is that I am an ass enjoyer, as you know, as we just discussed just now, and usually the ass connects to the thigh, so it's like quick access. You know, you go straight from either way. You can go from ass to thigh to ass. Yeah, fast travel.
Fast track, yeah.
But the abs, it's just there's something about it, right? There's something about it that fascinates me. It looks good on guys. It looks amazing on girls. I do not know why, but when I saw
excessive thighs, are you talking about how much thighs are we talking about?
Not the thighs, the abs. Because the thighs, they're good and all, right?
Okay.
They're good and all. Thighs are like even like the muscular one that's like, ooh, the one that like breaks like this, like it like pops out.
Yeah, bro, smash my head, bro.
Yeah, like, smash my head, man. Like holy shit. But again, the abs, there's something with the abs. It just looks good, and maybe it also represents like the fact that, you know, and this is kind of like not in a sexual way. It's more like a holy shit. This she or he, they've been working on.
It's committed, bro. They're committed.
The commitment, yeah, to getting that is perfect. It's like, you know, right? You know they have discipline, because in order to have an ab, you have to like fucking actually push yourself through the limit and get that thing. Now, that aside, it's also for some reason sexual, because you know, sure, tummy and all that, they're okay, you know, soft and all that stuff, but when it's like sweat, and abs and shit like that. Like the combination.
You're like, damn girl, you look fertile.
Oh my god, man! It just. Okay, I do not have the vocabulary to explain this, or like I guess the words to say it. But
let's go with abs.
I don't think
right?
anybody does.
Yeah,
We've
but
got abs, right? I know what you mean. I can't explain it either.
yeah, if you understand me, if you can understand us in the spiritual level, you will understand. If you like it as well, you will also understand. And with that, maybe if later on you got some, an actual word for this, other than being horny. Please do write it down or whatever. But for right now,
with
just
sweat
we
need
a fucking scientific explanation for that.
Yeah,
exactly.
We need the new world. We need a new one.
word. Maybe or
Calm
maybe
down,
there
Krekkov,
already
you're
is.
too horny, bro. Calm down. Breathe. Just breathe a little. Drink your water, bro.
Oh yeah, drink my water. I got kind of going thirsty here. My head's spinning over here. Ooh.
I see you, bro.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's
abs.
Yeah,
so you're
abs.
going with abs. Abs, definitely, right? Definitely abs.
Definitely, man. Definitely. There's
No question.
No question.
Okay, what level of abs? Extreme abs?
That is
Mediocre
interesting.
abs.
A really interesting question. Depends on the build. If the girl is huge, I want to see that abs rip like a fucking shredding machine, right? Like a shredder. I do not want to see like half-ass things. But if she's just, if her body size is not that huge, she should be toned.
Medium abs.
Yeah,
Fit.
Don't make it like too much because it'll like look out of place and it looks fake. But if it's like, if she's like, maybe small posture. If it's toned, it's perfect. It's like, that's why, like, the tomboy stuff, man. The tomboy stuff. That
He's going wild again. Drink your water.
that's the good shit. But anyway, moving on. Unless we want to talk more about this, so which I can do that. We can talk about like fucking abs for like hours, man. I'm ready for that shit.
I know you're too horny, man. I gotta change the subject. Horniest one we've ever had. See, you better be glad you're my favorite artist, or it would have been horny too as well right now.
Oh no.
I need to ask you a question, bro.
All right.
So,
yeah.
Krekkov, would you say you're a monster girl enjoyer or a furry?
Oh, holy shit. Oh, fuck.
A furry fan or a monster girl enjoyer?
I mean, I really can't say that monster girls and furry is the same thing. Like, there's a big fucking difference, right?
Yeah, they're not the same. That's why I'm asking.
I gotta be honest, man. See, I am through and through. I'm a monster girl enjoyer. 100%.
Yeah.
100. That shit good. But there's this but, right?
No.
God damn.
Stop. Just stop there. Just stop.
My fascination with panda furries. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm fucked in the head as well. I mean, kind of already is, but like maybe this time it's too much. Yeah, they kind of be looking cute, man.
No.
Maybe it's an aesthetic thing, Maybe it's the black and white stuff, Oh my god, who's this thing, Hamtaro? But anyway, yeah, the black and white stuff. I don't know why it just looks cute with the round eyes, black eyes thingy, and then like the tiny like bear tail. It's just how it is. But again, through and through, I'm a monster girl enjoyer. Like if I were to choose between, right, like a fucking panda girl, like a fucking monster girl, right? Well, I'll fucking I kind of be honest. I have to like toss away the panda on this one because that monster pussy, he just hit different, man.
Okay, bro. Yeah, do. Now we're talking. Let's ignore that furry.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Go on. Oh, man, we're talking monster, right?
Okay,
we might like gravitate into another monster on the talk. So, ooh.
I wanna talk about something, bro.
Yeah. All right.
I'll give you a trade offer.
Mm-hmm.
I receive more monster girls, right?
Yeah.
And you receive Monster Hunter gameplay. I need more Monster Girl pics, bro.
I can do that.
Yeah. I
What?
received. What? But what?
But we gotta change the offer a little bit. See,
How
I'd
does
be
it change?
okay with Monster Hunter gameplay, but
Yeah.
I'd rather have someone that would dedicate themselves to hunt a monster with me till we get this goddamn fucking like Rattleless Ruby and shit like that.
Oh,
You know,
whoa, that's
the
a big
rare drop.
commitment. That's a big commitment.
That's the thing, right? Yeah. You want me to draw Monster Girl, right? I gotta get an equal offering.
You gotta pay the
equal
price,
rate.
Shiro.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's like
that's it.
40
Yeah, I gotta
hunts,
pay the
bro.
price.
That's like 40 hunts, bro.
It's like
You're not-
like Shiro. It's like a commission, except you're paying in Monster Hunter gameplay.
Exactly.
Bro, every game I try for a Rathless Ruby it takes fucking 30 hours, bro. I can't take it anymore. Look,
Nah,
he's getting happy. He's getting excited. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm fucking excited, man. If I can like drag someone else into this fucking grind hell of like getting a fucking ruby for like I had like 4th time because I only got it 3 times in this fucking in like 200 hours of hunting. So
Oh god.
you gotta help me here.
So if I
honestly,
disappear, guys, if I disappear, I'll be with Krekkov.
Honestly though, Shiro, I thought you're gonna jump into that like without asking. I mean, your favorite artist is asking you to play fucking Monster Hunter with you.
Who said I'm declining? Who said? Who
That is
said,
kinda-
bro? Just let me raise my hunter rank first a little. I'm still a baby, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, take your time, but when the time comes,
down.
I'll probably need that extra hand
I'm
to.
getting scammed. I'm getting scammed. I'm getting peer pressured into it. They're scamming me, bro.
I mean, it's a peer pressure. You're commissioning them, right?
One drawing for 2-3 Rattleless rubies. That's my
Whoa,
price.
whoa! That's a lot, bro.
Damn.
That's expensive. That's expensive, bro. That's at least 90 hours.
Yo, but okay. Then again, you might get it, really fast since maybe all we have to do is block out that desire sensor from the game. Like we don't want Rattleless ruby.
Yeah, we don't want it.
We don't want it. Just kidding.
Don't want it. I'm just hunting Rathalos 5 times in a row. I don't want
Just
it.
for fun. Just for fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go hunt this back-flipping fucking bitch again for the 17th time. But I don't want the gem. No, don't give it to me. I don't want it. So now I'll get it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
before we transition to Monster Hunter again, I wanted to ask you something. With your current art style,
Yes.
are there any things that bother you with it? Like, are there any things that you're working on an illustration and you come to one point and you're like, oh god, I don't want to do this right now?
Okay, yes, I have, and it starts with F, baby. Can you guess?
The face,
Coloring?
No, it starts with F, not C. Not face.
F.
I draw face really well. I guess no. Okay, well, not really well in like terms of like being good at it, but like
No, I like
at least I'm
the
confident.
faces. I like the faces.
Yeah,
but you
at least
said
I'm
that if I
competent
just thought.
enough to draw the face. But yeah, it starts with F, and it's something I hate. Well, quote unquote hate.
F and you quote unquote hate.
Yeah,
Something on the body itself?
100%. Yeah, it is on the body.
You
Not
hate fingers?
not fingers.
Fangs,
Sorry,
bro?
what did you say? Nah, not fangs.
I have no fucking clue. Nothing's coming. My mind is blank.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
Interesting.
Feet, bro? You can't draw
Yeah, that's
feet?
the thing. That's the word. Ooh,
We had so many people who love feet. I just forgot about feet now.
Oh man, let me fucking now. I need to post something in relation. There it is. There it is. I even made this fucking joke. I'll post it on the thingy. Oh, hold on. Whoa, there's I cannot post this thing. What the hell? I can't post the image.
Oh, well, meanwhile, while you're posting it, I want to get something off my chest. For the people that complain that we don't show pictures of what we post in the group chat, please think for a second what the fuck we're posting and if we can show that on YouTube. So please stop complaining.
Find me on Discord and I'll send it to you guys. Just find me on Discord. Good luck.
Okay, hold on. I probably just DM you this so you can probably post this and see for yourself. But I made a joke about it. I absolutely feet are nice and all that. Maybe some artists can draw it really well. Bardbot did it, recently, and it looks kind of that feet be looking kind of cute, but I fucking hate drawing them.
I mean, you can post it in the group chat so Shiro can also see it.
Yeah, but I cannot. For some reason, I cannot.
Ah, okay.
He couldn't for some reason.
So
Okay.
He couldn't post it for some reason.
I'll send it.
Yeah, send it to me, Oiled. Just DM it to me. Let's see what's going on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
it's just a funny picture, but yeah, I do not like drawing these
There you
feet.
go.
Or like, it's okay for some reason. I did not understand the shape. Obviously, when it comes to drawing, you have to go on with the shape, right? The hand, the palm, and all that stuff. Feet, however, I still didn't understand how to draw that. My hatred comes from not understanding it more than actually hating it. Because if I really hate it, I'll like chop off my own feet or shit like that. But anyway, drawing is hard. I just had a new appreciation for people who actually draw feet well. Except for those who draw, sexualize the feet. It kind of like, like with the especially the one with dirt and all that stuff. If you've seen those, especially in DeviantArt, that's the DeviantArt like shit, man. But some artists does it well, as I mentioned earlier. There's also things Scass and Bardbot. There's also probably some other artists that draws it really fucking well, and I can't remember them, sadly. But these two come to mind when we're talking about feet, and the one recently Bardbot did. I might find it right now while we're talking about this, but he did it really well. Like when I saw this, I was like, I might hate feet, but that feet really looks cute. Like, especially since pair it up with the here you go, pair it up with the expression of the character or whatever. As I posted it there. It's it's really cute. It's a cute image.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's pretty good, but I fucking hate it. And I really want to learn how to draw it because you can't have a fighting pose without a feet. Like, you gotta do those kicks and all that stuff, right? I mean, for the longest time drawing, I've been hiding the feet with
It's
shoes.
just side of borders, bro. It's just side of borders.
Yeah, side of the border, shoes, whatever covers the feet. I cannot understand how to draw that. My mind cannot comprehend this fucking like Lovecraftian part of the body, and there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. Maybe next time, maybe after this stream, not stream, my bad, podcast, I'll be like,
Maybe he'll get influenced, bro. He'll get just randomly influenced.
Yeah, I get maybe. But as of right now, I fucking hate drawing feet, man.
Were you ever thinking about maybe getting a rigging program like Design Doll, or there's also a new one on Steam called Easy Pose? Yeah, it's like $10 a pro rigging program for you get a model with different shaped models, and you can like rig them into position that you want. It's pretty useful.
CSP already has that. It's probably CSP has that. If not, then I'll probably look into this. Yeah, but also the one problem is that I am kind of lazy when it comes to opening like extra programs to draw. It's
I get you.
Yeah, it's like reference. I'd rather like look into the side of my screen, opening two programs, especially when I'm streaming. Actually, I have a beefy computer. Probably I can handle that. My computer can handle that. But
so what's your main program?
CSP.
CSP. Well, do you have any alternatives?
That is Clip Studio Paint for people that don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I used to use Paintlesai, but until my friend persuaded me, fucking forced me, it got me point to use fucking CSP, because I was like, I'm one of those guys who are like, I don't want to get in program. It's so the experience of relearning things. And then my friend forced me, and I was like, maybe it ain't bad at all, and now I'm stuck with it. I cannot live without I cannot live without these like fucking special things, or like the features the program gives you more. But
when we had Shy Cactus on, we also talked about that, because since Clip Studio came out and got like big updates, Photoshop just became obsolete.
Yeah, Photoshop at this point unless you're actually using it to edit pictures, why would you want to draw on that piece of shit program? Especially since it's more expensive now.
There goes our Photoshop. There goes our Photoshop sponsorship. Jesus.
You know
Christ.
what? Even if fucking Photoshop came to us and was like, "Hey, you want a sponsorship?" I'll be like, "Nah, fuck you."
Oh damn. Okay.
Unless the I to be honest, I'll never say no to money. So, if right now if Photoshop is like fucking actually sponsoring us right now, I'll be like, "Ooh, actually, but the new Photoshop is pretty good." Oh, got some,
$20 is $20, huh?
Yeah, but yeah, IACSP. That's most of the time. I mean, almost all the time. Not even most of the time.
What I also hate is when I was still looking for jobs at game studios, right, at our place, at my place, in my country. Every fucking studio requires you to know Photoshop. I'm like, okay, but why though?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Companies, I mean, to be honest, they don't know what's happening. They only, it's like when a company. I mean, I know jack shit about. I mean, I kind of know a little bit, but I know jack shit about actual things. But I think when it comes to companies, they don't even know. They just see what's trendy. It's like, oh, okay, so Photoshop is like the one everyone used, but it's like 10 years ago, sure, but now it's like no, right? But they're like not caught up with time or shit like that. And they're like,
I think it's mostly like lead artists there that actually evaluate if you can get the job or not, right? Are mostly like old careless types that don't want to try anything else but Photoshop. And then their logic is like, oh, if I work with it, then you also have to work with it, right? I just kind of
that's probably it. Yeah, like, man, those goddamn old people and their fucking rules.
What's even worse is when a studio requires you to know like 5 different fucking programs, right? Like Photoshop, After Effects, Illustrator. I'm like, why? That's way too fucking much.
Yeah, and I mean, you probably, I mean, it's probably not that hard to learn about all those, but being, the needs to just know all these things is like, it's like making, what is it called? Like, sure, you can study all these like, programs really easy. You probably can, but mastering them is like probably gonna take, more than just reading it from online and be like, oh, within Photoshop, this is how you open up your new layer, stuff like that. And it also comes to the point because recently I've watched this Corridor Crew. I don't know if you guys know.
I know them. Yeah, I know them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The Corridor Digital thingy, the company, they were hiring, and from what I've seen, like they actually like only ask for specialized, like, oh, you have to know how to use Unreal Engine. Oh, you have to use, like one program at a time. You don't want to, oh, you have to know how to use every single program in the game, or like in the business or whatever. It's like that meme of like the. Or maybe make a spin out of the meme with the, oh, you're a digital artist, name every program, or shit like that.
But yeah, it's me mostly ranting, right? Because my experiences with the studios in my place. But if you're using Photoshop, seek help, please. Go switch to Clip Studio. Like, don't punish yourself.
Like, we're not sponsored with Clip Studio, but if Clip Studio want to sponsor us, please God, well, this podcast.
So Clip Studio,
Clip Studio doesn't even have to sponsor. Like, fuck them. I'll give Clip Studio a shout out every fucking day for free if I have to.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. We want the money.
Yeah.
Do you want to join the Monster Hunter fucking guild, or do you not?
I don't even play Monster Hunter.
Oh,
what the fuck, bro?
But yeah, if Clip Studio, if you're listening to this, I doubt you won't if you want to support the podcast, we'll
Yeah.
shill your
We'll give at least 5% to Krekkov. We'll give at least 5%. To
Nah,
Krekkov.
man, nah. They all they have to do is keep up the good work with updating the fucking software, and I don't need no money. I'm like, good shit, man, good shit.
Yeah, my Clip Studio is gonna pay you in Monster Hunter gameplay.
Oh, they're gonna like force their employers to like.
No,
force them.
20 hands,
No,
baby,
bro,
let's
no,
go.
no.
Oh,
Betty and Ruby. No.
oh, hell yeah! But yeah, anyway, I guess before we go back to Monster Hunter talk, because I can, I'm tempted, but
We're 50 minutes in. How about we take a minute break and we go to the Twitter questions?
Oh, sure, yeah, 100%.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay, hello! We are back, and we're gonna do the Twitter questions now with Oiled and Krekkov again.
Before we start, I want to know. I want to ask you something, Oil. Do you know what a frusi is?
A fusi?
Frusi.
Frusi? I have no fucking clue what it is.
Oh, bro, you don't know what Frusi is?
You really don't know what frusi is?
No.
Bro, during the break, he told me this joke, and it's one of my favorite.
So it's the best kind of joke.
Okay, explain.
You wanna guess before we explain what it is?
I don't know. Is it something sexual?
Well, depends on depends
It's
if you
just
want
a
to see this
frusi,
as
bro.
sexual.
Because
It's a
Just a
frusi.
first, yeah.
frusi is very similar to another word that ends with usi. So that's the only thing that my mind comes to, right?
Oh, kind of close. Well, it is in fact kind of pussy. It is what you call a frozen pussy. That's frusi.
Fuck him, man. Like, genuinely fuck Krekkov, right? After that joke. He told me, I was genuinely confused, and he told me it's a frozen pussy. I hated myself for 2 minutes. Until the break ended, I hated myself.
Oh my fucking god, so good. Everyone hated that shit.
Piece of shit, man.
Anyway, yeah. Please go on with the Twitter questions.
Yes,
sir.
please.
Okay,
go on,
let's
please.
go. Let's start. If there's any question about Frusi, I'm ending the podcast right there and then. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, they might be actually. I don't know. I gotta type one myself.
Okay,
right
guys,
now.
I'll see you guys on the other podcast. Right, let's see.
Anyway, yeah.
Start with a Twitter question. First question we've got from Hassan Fumbi. He says, or she says, or they say, whatever, what the fuck. As an artist, how did you build your fan base or your community? Monster Hunter.
Well, one of them is Monster Hunter. That is not a joke. A lot of people followed me because I drew basil geese with tits.
Nice.
That was holy shit. Like, that was like big flow of like people just like swarmed in and be like, did you say monster tits? Yo, pog. But the like honest question, right? And when people ask me these kind of questions, all I can say is I, for the longest time, there's no method to the madness. It's always just me doing whatever I do. But from what I've known and from what I can see is that being true to yourself and being active, that is the one thing you have to know. Not know, but do, is being active. If you want a community that grows, you have to be active. It can be any way. You can keep on drawing. You can, I guess, communicate or like talk with your fans. You can make a Discord channels where I would like add everyone every day and be like, wow, look at this funny meme. That is, being active. And
hey everyone, look at this. Frusi.
yeah, look at this. I would have legit, no joke. I did the joke. I add everyone in my server, all like 2,000 of them, and I was like, dude, do you know what Frusi is? It's kind of funny.
You're the worst owner.
And,
You're the worst owner.
and your server went from 2,000 to 1,000.
Kind of. Well, not really. But one of my mod actually was like, well, she's not. It was kind of like a joke, kind of like angry, but she was kind of like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? It's like, the mods are in my server might as well be a goddamn my babysitter. or something like that. Because without them, my server would gone to like anarchy. There will be like we will just post bullshit memes all day long, you know. But anyway, yeah. So being active is one of it. The second one is, and this is a very good thing, do not engage in any fucking drama or any politics. I do not care whatever like bullshit or beliefs you have, right? Going to these turns your, you know, because you want an art community, you don't want a political community, you don't want a drama community. If you want both of them, go ahead, right? Obviously that's how you do it. But if you want art, talk about whatever that is in relation to whatever you want to achieve. Do not start going, you know, sideways. Sure, I do Monster Hunter post. I mean, this is one of those things where I might be a hypocrite for saying this because I switched my fucking my art the Twitter into a Monster Hunter Twitter every time a new Monster Hunter comes out. But that said, I still have there's still a me drawing things. You know, I'm still not engaging on things that it would basically derail my my followings or whatever into another type. It's always just art, and you know, even though there's games, obviously games can branch into art. So you know, there's that. Anyway, yeah, moving on. I guess that's the answer for it.
Okay, let's see. Next question we've got from CEO Sailor. Can you give him tips of coloring on how to color?
Coloring. It's that's kind of a hard thing because as you know,
shoulders don't color, do grayscale.
Well, you want me to show like I mean that's one thing. That's I mean, as you see, I've been like fucking doing grayscale more, and it's kind of working, yeah. So you know, take that advice as well, as you will. I'll take that advice actually, because you know, holy shit. But for like no joking around. If you want to do coloring, again, I might not be the most suitable guy because as you see, I just draw like black and white stuff, right? Monochrome, but. If you want to know how to color, you have to learn how to first you have to know what shape you're coloring, like what is the shape of this, you know, this thing you're coloring, yeah. Because in my eyes, coloring, sure, it is a way to, you know, because after you color, obviously you go to shading, right? Unless you want to do flat color, which in that case just drop some like just grab a color, drop that thing in. You'll be fine. But if you want to learn how to color well, you first have to learn how to make to know what shape you're doing. Let's say you're coloring the abs, right? When you do the abs, you have to know what is the lighting gonna hit, where the light's gonna hit, and all that stuff. Where the shading is gonna be. How am I going to form that? You know, using colors, form the shape of the abs, the sweat, or whatever it is you're drawing. That's one thing you have to know when you color. The other thing is also there are obviously color theories. You can probably learn all these in the internet. You can just like type in Google, you know, or like fucking go like, oh Siri, what the fuck is a color theory? And like they'll probably give you like a fucking 20 page of like how to fucking color. You might want to know this as well. And also but the base things, right? The base things about color theory, the one that you really need to know is how the fuck the lighting, how color works. When a light shines, when it's like a bright light, a dim light, and
how does it reflect and room lighting and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
it's a process. It's a process.
Yeah, you have to step by step. But that's basically it. You gotta like, you can't just say, oh, what are how to color, because that's then it's like you can just like, it depends on what kind of things you want to color. I mean, there's also like watercolor, pastel, all that shit. Anyway, yeah.
The only thing I can add to that is if you're having trouble seeing 2D stuff in a three-dimensional space for shading, wireframe, like wireframe is shit.
Yeah, definitely. Wireframe helps a lot.
Or grayscale, bro, just grayscale.
Or even without joking, grayscaling is also a great way to learn how lighting works.
Yes, 100%. And then you can transition from that.
Yeah.
I'm making
I draw all the cocks I draw are either in red or grayscale.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the only two colors I know.
Okay, sure. Next question. Go.
Next question. By K10, life or hometown? Which wins?
I know. Life.
Me neither. Me neither.
Me neither.
Life versus hometown. Which wins?
I prefer playing Monster Hunter, so I
Yeah.
guess
I mean,
that would be
gang, bro.
Gang,
Gang, bro.
gang,
bro.
baby. Let's go.
Gang.
Oh.
When are we getting Rosen B. Klin asked? When are we getting Felicia plush? Or let me just make it a bigger question. When are we getting Krekkov merch?
Oh, okay. Krakow merch, Crackballs and all that shit, and Felicia plushie. I don't know. I never thought. I thought about it before. You know. Oh, it would be funny to have like a Crackball stress ball kind of. You know, we can squish them.
Yeah, without a joke, I'd actually buy something like that.
Yeah, it you know that would be good. Yeah, but there's also one thing is getting the how to make it and which where to source and all that stuff. That's the quote unquote hard part. I mean, I'm willing to make it, but considering right now the current state of the world with all this the coups and all that stuff, maybe in 2 years time, 3 years time when everything settles down, and I have some money to spend, I probably make it because I kind of want a Felicia plushie too, maybe or like a Crackball stress ball, or maybe a something like that.
How about a Felicia body pillow? Is that too ambitious?
I mean, the best thing is maybe small things is better, because we're talking about body pillows. It's like I kind of don't really like body pillows in a way, because it kind of I guess it depends on people if you want to have a body pillow of a character. I mean, you can always commission for that, but I don't know. I just find body pillows being like, it's like it just feels cheap in a way. If I want to make a merch, I want to straight up make a plushie or something that isn't just like a printed stuff. Because if that's the case, people can just because again, all my arts are free for grabs and all that stuff. It's like you can take whatever you want. Yeah. So getting that, and you can just if you want, you can just print that shit out. If you get a hold of my commission, you can commission me or ask me to draw a body pillow cover, and I'll do that for you 100%. But if I were to make a merch, no body pillow. I'll say, no. But yeah, any
no body pillows yet. Unfortunate. Damn. Top FPF flans. Ask, does your arm still hurt? What's the story behind your arm?
I mean, I've been jerking off in my arm pretty well, so I don't think it's in pain.
Okay, arm doesn't hurt. Let's just stop. I don't want to hear your jacket off details.
I mean, I can, maybe, I could say also, I've been playing with my hands with the controller, so
yeah,
it's fine. I've been doing fucking crazy lands.
No, wait. Bro, they'll realize you're not active because of Monster Hunter. Yeah, his arms hurt. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, actually hurts. Wow, never mind. Yeah, okay, sorry.
We'll do after the podcast.
It's carpal tunnel from drawing too much, definitely not from playing too much Monster Hunter.
Shut up, Will! Shut up!
Anyway, go on. Next question, I guess.
Next question. Arakemi asks, how many races have you killed in Monster Hunter?
How many races?
How many Monster Hunters have you played since the first one?
Oh, the series.
How many? Wait, no. This one is asking how many races. So, how many Monster Hunters have you played?
All of them.
All of them except for the phone one and Frontier. I think I even made the chart before showing this. I think in total there was 9 of them.
So wait. You played all the Monster Hunters, right?
Yeah, I played from the very beginning one, PS2, and then went to PSP, and then to Wii. The Wii one is kind of later on. It was emulated, and then I played the 3DS one.
Practically every monster.
I've killed Well, not really, because Frontier has a lot of like special monsters. So I'd say I've conquered and like butchered. Again, not butchered. The word would be slaughtered. 50% of the cast. 60%, yeah, 60% works.
I'd say more. I'd say more.
More, yeah. Let's put like 7. Let's say if like in Frontier, if there's low, those like extra monster, like if we group them up to like 30% or because that's the only monster.
70. Let's say 70%.
70%, yeah.
70%, but that's still a lot, and they might come back in Res DLCs as well. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Lavasioth was from Frontier, and he's like straight up goes in the actual game. So I'm like,
he showed up. He just showed up. I don't know where he just showed up.
He just showed up. You're like, Doop. Anyway, yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, we have a question from Mario Man 6444. He's actually someone I play Monster Hunter with as well.
Yeah, you played this morning, right?
Yeah.
You wanna know something funny?
You also play with Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gang, boy. Gang.
Yeah, and we also played a lot of GU, Monster Hunter GU there. Anyway, yeah. What is the question? Sorry.
What inspired you to make your Crackball OC?
I mean, it's because I need a kind of like an internet persona and an easy one to draw that is as well. So I designed Crackball. That's kind of simple, to be honest. It's not really it's not really a big thing.
Yeah, that's me now. Yeah,
it's like I mean, but if you want to go in depth or like
I'm a horny ball now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a horny ball. Easy, and it's also easy to draw. But anyway, if you want to go into another like off topic a little bit for the design. I mean, probably people will want to know this as well. The design for Crackball is kind of interesting in a way because I designed it to have friendly shape, as circles, like things without edges, without it's like round and all that stuff. It's usually not referred. I think like it's more like recognized as friendly objects, that would not hurt. There's no edges and all that stuff, and it's kind of like a contradiction or like a irony thingy. I don't know the English word for it, but it's because when I made Crackball and the persona thingy going on and the mascot, basically it's supposed to be a horny like fucking piece of shit ball that like. And again, back then I draw gore shit, right? Like Guro and all that stuff. And also, so it's like it's a kind of irony thingy. I do not know the actual word for it, but it's so the design is to kind of like fool around a little bit. The idea that this is like some cute like tiny ball, and like I always draw the ball in like scenarios where it's like very, very extreme. I mean, the recent work with the Guro work as well. As you can see, he's there and he's doing bad things to people. So that's basically it. That's like the design. It's like a funny poke on it. But yeah.
What kind of material is it made from?
So it is kind of like
because metallic or
not really. So I had this idea that Crackball, because it is a those fucking material that's if you pull it slowly or like if you play around with it like stretch, but if there's like huge kinetic force or like he gets tossed around, it gets hard. Yeah, something like that basically. Like it's kind of the idea is that it was kind of like a metal that does that. And
I don't know the word for material, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that thing I don't know the name of it as well. It's but yeah, it's basically that thing. I guess that's basically it. I mean, there's also the orange goo, which is basically the inside or like what Crackball is actually, because the shell is just a shell, But the idea is also that Terminator, like the T-1000. Yeah, so Crackball is basically a kind of like that, where it's like the liquid thing is the real thing, it's the real deal.
So what you're saying is Crackball is basically a horny version of the T-1000.
If you can put it that way, yeah, kind of. And also some funny kind of like idea for the character as well is that you've seen Crackball in multiple like body, you know, like slap onto like someone's like neck or shit like that. But the thing is that he would vomit out the body, like because the orange goo thing comes out from the mouth, right? So technically it is like him vomiting out the goo, and then from there onwards the body forms into the, you know, the body or whatever shape he desires, and then like slap his head on it.
Does he eat himself at the end of the?
Yes. It's like.
So it's basically vor.
Self-vor, yeah. If you put it that way.
Damn.
Sad to make sure.
That's a wild ass lore, dude.
Yeah. Also, one thing, by the way, the side of his like things, those are not his eyes. He doesn't have an eye. It's like a kezu. It's literally just a hole.
It's a kezu, bro. Damn.
Yeah, it's just. I guess it is just a kezu, huh? It's just metallic ball kezu.
It's a metallic ball kezu. Kezu is a blind bear in Monster Hunter, just so you know.
Yeah, it's like this fucking blind, weird, like strange dragon. No, strange wyvern, not dragon. And with like long neck. It looks like a penis, you know.
Okay, next question.
Penis monster. Let's see. Next question. Sumo. No, I'm skipping. Sumo, I'm skipping your question. Actually, now that I've said your name, I have to say it.
Yeah.
Sumo brought butter. Spaghetti or macaroni?
Spaghetti.
There we go. Next question.
Next question.
You got your answer.
Let's see. Next question. I'm trying to filter them out through my head slowly. Fly asks, what's the best thing in porn and why is it sweat?
Because sweat is what makes it, you know, lewd. It's like what makes it hot, you know, like
gives it real. So penetration doesn't make it hot. It's just sweat.
Like, see, if it's like penetration and it's like there's no emotion, there's no like when you have sex, it's shit gets hot. Your body gets hot, all the things, right? Blood goes through your pee. You like basically in a way you're like trading sweat with. It's a kind of weird thing to say. Anyway,
go on. Explain yourself.
It's kind of like no, it's like I don't know the exact words to say, but it's like, you know, like since you're like rubbing skins, right? You're like touching contacts with other, like, you know, your partner's like skin or whatever. You're basically like, you know, mixing up your sweat and shit like that. But anyway, the thing is that sweat kind of represents like heat, and you know, when you're in heat or whatever, you will be sweating, and that enforces or like amplifies the lewd of like the scenario or like the drawing or whatever. And that is why there's always the steam, or what I like to call it, and I guess my peers also call it sex fog. It literally is like
sex fog.
Sex fog.
Sex fog. Sex fog.
Sex fog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
sex fog, yeah.
And as you know, I have been, you know, I'm very, very keen of adding a lot of fucking sex fog and sweat, and there's always. Whenever I draw and there's no sweat or, you know, like sex fog or whatever, that's when, you know, it's like, oh, this guy is like, he's probably either tired, he's drawing some safe for work stuff, or, you know,
or he's playing Monster Hunter.
He's playing Monster Hunter. And he just has, he has to like make time for Monster Hunter. But yeah, I mean that's basically it with sweat. And also, you know, I guess we already covered everything. It's just like, you know, hot. Anyway, go on.
It's just sweat. Sweat's the best thing. Krakow boys. All right, so last question, right? And might as well, you know what? We'll leave it as a closing remark as well. Golden Guys 22 favorite food from any game in Monster Hunter.
Any game in Monster Hunter, favorite food.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, people probably say, you know, the World one is a big contender, but holy shit, have you seen the food in fucking Freedom Unite?
Yeah, I have.
Hold on, I'm gonna like
fuck ton of meat, bro.
For food, canteen food. For oil, you probably don't know about this, but the food in Freedom Unite is like, it's more than World. It's like a whole fucking like a month worth of food.
A
You just
feast.
like, yeah, it is literally. Feast. it is a feast, but for yourself, and it's the best looking shit ever. Let me find it. For some reason I cannot find a picture of it, so I'm gonna like just YouTube this shit.
So you're gonna if you're saying Freedom Unite, because I know the food, just like a big platter of just beef and meat and shit. What's honorable mention?
Honorable mention. World food
World
is
nice animation. World had
Yeah.
great animation for the food.
the cat lady, the grandma, that food. So the chef one, sure, that's all good and all that stuff, but the Saliana cat grandma, holy shit, every time I look at that, I'm like, when you see that and then you see like the fucking like cheese stretches, I was like, god damn it, man. Oh, so good. And then another honorable mention is GU and for the fondue. That's kind of like a unique thing. And then Rise has dango. Like I know a lot of people kind of they're like saying, well, where's all the crazy food? Well, my friend, I kind of like, sure, the dangos are like, it's like less, like it's, if you see like all their Monster Hunter stuff, right? Like there's a lot of big food, but you might say, oh, well, why we're all eating like just one stick of dango? It's kind of like, what the fuck?
I mean, the dango, the animation as well, and the dango.
Yeah, the animation is good, and
it's
again, the music makes it. There's something with Rise with music.
I love Rise's music. I love the ambience in Rise.
The ambience is so good, but let's not go off topic here. But the music is
it's all about the food. It's all about the food.
Yeah,
no music.
Food.
Yeah.
The dango, I went when I was when I went to Japan. I went to like 7-Eleven and bought dangos, and that was like my eye was open. I was like, why do Japanese like dangos all the time? Shit like that. And like when I ate it, I was like, bro, this shit drug. This is like drug, dude. What the fuck? So delicious. So, and that's why when I see dango and people say, oh, it's probably like, quote unquote, like sweet. Probably, yeah, there's some sweet of it, but it's like rice. It's like mochi, right? It's like rice cake or whatever. So it's not really sweet. It has this taste. I can't explain the taste. I don't know how to describe it in English, but it's like rice taste, rice cake taste, and it's good. I cannot stress it how good dangos are. And then one more thing is that you have to remember that in third portable in Yokumo Village, you don't eat. You fucking take a bath to like get some buffs on you. It was kind of it was kind of unique, but you don't eat, so not every time you eat, so they're just putting it out there. But yeah, for the food, Monster Hunter Freedom Portable, Freedom Unite. Oh my god, I'm taking a screenshot right here.
So you're saying Freedom Unite? That's it. Last lock in on Freedom Unite, the fucking feast, bro.
Yeah, holy shit. Like, tell me, right? Like, you see, like, the world version, and you see that thing, like, the Freedom Unite one with all this fucking fish head, like, the crabs and all that stuff. How do you top that, huh? Especially since you're eating in the best fucking village in the goddamn Monster Hunter universe, Poke Village, best fucking village in the world. I mean, Komura Village getting like, it's like crawling up right now. It's like climbing up the ladder for me. Like, holy shit. But you can't top the fucking Poke Village fucking food, man. It's just
bro, a lot of people say Poke Village is their favorite. I love Ciliana. I love Iceborne Village.
And then Iceborne Village is so good, especially since it's not as annoying as Astera. Astera was like fucking.
Astera is fucking annoying with the stairs.
It was a maze. Holy shit, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, they kind of learned about it and they just like, yeah, let's just make Saliana good. But
I love
Village,
Saliana.
Yeah, like the thing is that it's because there's also a connection to me with the Poke Village. I like Kokoto Village, and I like the Mugi Village, something like that. Yeah. But fucking Poke Village is like the thing for me because I learned how to actually be good at the game before before Devil Joe like wrecked my shit and I would like start doing it from scratch again. But learning how to play the game and playing Lance, right? It was in Freedom Unite, and let me tell you, back then Narga Kuga one hit you with tail, and like fucking Tigrex just like yeah, and Tigrex destroys you back then, man. Like if you know, like you can't play, and like fucking we have shit like White Fatalis, dude. And we have like fucking what was it? All these like crazy fucking monsters. Like back then it was like, you know, Poke Village basically like hardened me. I was like, man, I'm a fucking monster hunter. I'm a hunter now because Poke Village like fucking made me a hunter. It like molded a man out of me basically.
Bro, we started this with food, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about religion. I think it's time to give our closing remarks, Krekkov. Is if you start talking Monster Hunter, I'll start talking Monster Hunter. Oiled is gonna keep crying. We'll just be stuck here.
Okay. Again, yeah. Monster Hunter is it's fucking. I'm addicted to that shit, man. I'm sorry. But anyway,
yeah. Hit me up for duos, anyone. Just find my Discord. We'll play Monster Hunter anytime. Just try and find my Discord. Good luck. Oil, don't you dare for my Discord.
I'm gonna put it on the screen right now.
No.
Oh, there it is.
No. Take it off.
Unless, you know, you can make him play with you unless he's hunting with me trying to get that Rattlers Ruby, because again the offer still stands. Yeah, the
offer still stands.
The Monster Girl or 3 Rattlers Ruby.
Two rubies, please.
Well, we'll see, depending on how the quality is of the drawing.
Okay, Krekkov, any closing words?
Any closing words? It can be anything.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah, it can be anything. Go ahead.
It can be anything.
You first of all, let's get out the Monster Hunter thing out of me, please. For the fucking love of God, play Lance. I swear to God, if I don't see that like fucking plate weapon bump up, just two fucking like ladder, please. Just make it from like right above hunting horn into, let's say, just like put it up past Gunlands, because you know the Gunlands, the Fun Lands, whatever it is, it has no mobility compared to Lance. Come on, it's an easy way out because you don't have to hit anything, any specific parts. You don't have to learn how to hit well. You just shoot. So bump that up. Anyway, that aside, all I have to say is, if you wanna pursue art, think of it this way. If you also have like, you know, doubts, if you doubt yourself, right? If you're scared to put to dip your toes into this pool of like, you know, horny. Think of it. If me, a fucking idiot, can do it, you can do it. If I can, you know, achieve this level, anyone can. And just like, you know, I mean, okay, I'm gonna fucking steal this quote from Ratatouille because that's also one of my favorite things. But whatever Gusto said, what was it? Not everyone can be a great cook, but a great cook can come from anyone. So that's the same thing. Anyone, you know, obviously not everyone can, you know, everyone cannot be a good artist, but a good artist can come up from any. You can be like literally new to drawing, because I've seen that shit. Like fucking someone would just like, oh, I want to draw now, and he will just like skyrocket. It doesn't matter the age or whatever. He was like older than me, but he was like, pew! He just went up to like fucking learn how to draw everything well.
So like, basically, put Monster Hunter down and start drawing. Don't be like Krakow.
Exactly. Don't follow the footstep of me playing Monster Hunter, but do, you know, like, yes, toughen yourself up. Take the first step. The first step is all that matters. It's like the hardest step, and right after that, it's easy. So yeah. And also the other thing, the last thing I want to say is, if you want to have to see some muscle drawing, some top ass content, I'm gonna shield myself over here. Follow me on twitter.com/Krakow, I guess. Yeah, it is. Yeah. or if you, I don't even know my own fucking. That is Krekkov, not 0. We've been past that. And also, if you know who I am and you want to support me financially, please subscribe to my fan box. There's every work is free, but Fanbox user gets basically a high-res version, a CSP file, so you can like dissect how I draw. You can see how I work my works around, and also the what was it called? When I what was it called? I have this fucking mega folder where I keep all my art, even especially the old one. So if you want to see old stuff, because right now, sadly, our good friend Pillar 4 is dead. I got fucking destroyed by Pixif. Well, not Pixif Fanbox. I mean, it's still working on, but my actual Pixif account got fucked because it got off because I mistagged something, so I'm planning to make a new one. But anyway, if you want to see old version, really, really old, like fucking 4 years old drawing, you can subscribe to my Fanbox and you have a link and access to my mega file. Or you can be some assholes and go to I don't know, fucking go 4chan or something like that, and like see threads where like they're leaking all this like fucking things. I don't really care because all my stuff is free. You can just fucking take it all you want. But yeah, if you want to support me, obviously support me on Fanbox. It is not necessary, but highly appreciated. There's also, if you want to just give me money, like Crack, I like this piece you draw, but I don't like the rest of your drawing. I'm gonna just like give you $2 or like $3. I don't know how much the coffee is worth, but there is a link in my Twitter. Or you can just go to coffee.com/crackboy. That is double K as well, so it's like KREKKY and BOI, obviously. And you can tip me some coffee and help your boy out, so I can play more Monster Hunter. I'm being honest. I don't want to like bullshit people. Like,
you could have just said, "Please give me money. I need Monster Hunter." Like that's all you had to say.
That is kind of true though, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. Oh, one more thing. Okay. One more thing. Hold on. This is important.
Yeah, what's up?
If you want to live happy, start working.
Working out. Yeah.
You can do that.
Oh wait.
Work out.
Do you have a six pack? I forgot. Do you have a six pack?
Okay. I got my arms built, but I don't have a six pack. I got my body. My body is like basically it's okay. It's built. But I don't have an abs because the dedication. I can work out and get gains, right? But getting an abs, get out of here, man. I want to eat too. So no, I do not have it, but at least I can call myself as a fit, yeah. But if you want to have a good life, right, make sure you work out. It's a it can be just a jog around.
It's a good stress reliever.
Yeah, it actually works as a stress relief. Like, I kid you not. The moment you start working out, because usually people have this thing where it's like, I don't want to work out, I'm too tired. I'm just like, just do not think about it. Just take a walk. That's all. Like, just move your body, right? But don't walk indoors where AC is there, because all you have to do is sweat a little bit, and it'll get your body working out. And when the blood's flowing, it feels good. And then when you go back, you take a bath. I mean, wait for a minute because you don't want to like straight up get the cold bath. But after that, you get a cold bath, you're gonna feel good, and you keep on doing it every day. You're gonna have a better life. Like I guarantee this. And maybe there's time where like, oh, I can't do a jog or whatever. Just move around in your apartment or like your house or your room. Turn off the AC. Start doing like jumping jacks or whatever. Or maybe just stretch. It's all good, and you'll feel better. Once you feel better, you have a better you'll have a better everything. You want to like work on something, you're like super focused at it. You want to sleep, you have problem with sleeping, you'll sleep well after you work out because your fucking body's like tired as fuck. And the moment you start after you work out, right, after you like, oh man, every day, maybe a week or so, you can see improvement in your body. And then when you start getting addicted, you're like, wait, I can improve my body. You can like fucking lift weights and shit like that. Now your body's like getting better, it's getting fitter, and before you know it, you're you're already a better human being. You got those like fucking bodies right, all that stuff. And being fit is like, let me tell you, man, it also works as an artist, because the moment you're fit, those ideas, it all goes in. Like, you have to know the reason why I am into drawing muscles is because I went to the gym when I was depressed. And I saw something, and that changed my life. So I'm just gonna say it out loud. Go to the gym if you can. Work out. Make yourself like sweat. And you'll see changes to your life. That's why also sweat is good. That's it. That's a better fucking answer to that question. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have to.
Okay. Shiro, start closing. Go on.
Thank you, you sweat 11 bastard, Krekkov.
No problem.
You'll be seeing a lot of me, bro. You'll be seeing a lot of me. I'll be seeing a lot of you, bro. And
but yeah,
as you know, we'll see a lot of ratings. Thank you for being here.
Yes. Thank you for hosting this podcast. Yes.
I was gonna say any closing remarks, but that's gonna take another half an hour. So thank you. So far, so good. Oil, you haven't spoke a lot this time.
No, I was just letting Krakow have his closing words. His links are gonna be in the description below to his Twitter, and on his Twitter you can find all his links to throw money at him and liking this stuff. And thanks for listening, and see you in the next one.
Sure
bye, boys.
My man. Make sure you support my man, Krakow.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao, lads.